This is eCoffee with Experts, where marketers and founders share what's actually working in SEO, AI, and digital growth. Grab your coffee and fuel your mind as we chat with top minds about their wins, struggles, and lessons you won't find in a blog post. Brought to you by Digital Web Solutions, we bring real talk to help you grow your business, one episode at a time. Let's get started.
Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to your show, eCoffee with Experts. This is your host, Ranmay here. And today we have Michael Krieger, who is the president of Prime Marketing Experts with us. Hey, Michael, how's it going?
Doing good and always growing the dream.
Lovely. Michael, before we move any forward, why don't you talk us through your journey so far? I mean, how it all started, how you landed up in the digital marketing space, and also a bit about your agency. What do you guys do? What are your core offerings? And we will take it off from there.
Yeah, so I've been president and founder of Prime Marketing Experts, and we've actually had that going since 2017. But pretty much Prime Marketing Experts was a grassroots formed marketing agency that was formed out of the passion and organic domain that I had for people asking me to, market, their business or events. That all stemmed from a nonprofit that I used to run and found called, Health Innovators. Then we studied, quite a bit of marketing, with my innovation and technology entrepreneurship degree, and then learned a lot on myself as marketing and website technologies have evolved more and more over time. Then, recently I founded a company called Breezy Banes, and so they're a new take on a Band-Aid called Scar Tape. So it's a silicone-based, scar tape that can cure anything from a cut to a bruise and so forth, whether you just have it or it's long-standing, so it more effectively fades the wound.
Lovely. And looking back on 7 years of building an agency in the ever-evolving digital landscape, what is that one lesson that nobody told you early on? It's kind of something that you've learned on the go.
I think is to actually trust, your team. I used to be that type of person who would actually do everything myself. And, thankfully enough, I was able to organically build my team over time, find the right people to do the right tasks that needed to be done to meet our, clients' goals and fulfillment. So we've actually only grown stronger and been able to adapt to different developments in the digital marketing and website that has occurred over time.
And then you in particular, you emphasize on relationship driven marketing, which I'm really a big fan of, right? So how does that philosophy actually pay out tactically when you're designing those campaigns for your clients?
Oh yeah, definitely. So when you're talking relationship driven marketing, just actually being able to personalize what you do based on the contact's behavior is a huge key. Sending them, a marketing campaign based on what they've actually browsed in the past while omitting other, details that they haven't actually visited on. And so that actually only enables the sales team to actually be more productive because they just have better data on who to actually spend time with.
And what is your take, Michael, on the Google AI overviews, which is kind of really shaking up organic traffic? Where do you think are we heading with all this?
Yeah, so I think SEO strategies need to adapt due to AI. Content needs to be written a bit more differently and more in detail with keywords being put in, strategic spots. A lot of times people say, hey, just writing content with AI is enough. And many times when you actually, do that, it just doesn't rank as well. So then when you rely on, professionals like us, you can then say, hey, allow us to actually put our expertise into it,
Yeah.
have the detail as need be so that, you can actually get that organic exposure, which will pay great dividends over time.
That was a good pitch, buddy, for all of us out here. Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, outside of marketing, Michael, you're also into soccer, boxing, hiking, so many stuff, right? How
Yeah.
do these passions, actually influence your leadership style when it comes to running your show? Running your agency.
Yes, indeed. I'm a big fan of a healthy, mindset, and a healthy physical body will actually only help me service my clients, that much better. So when you actually, have these outside interests that yes, it's a lot of fun. Also, reinvigorates your mind. It takes time, time to, actually just, gives you time to get your mindset, straight as it should be. And so then when you come back, you're thinking that much more better, and it keeps your effectiveness where it should be. When I don't actually get time to actually get these, activities, yes, it does open up some more time, but generally, the strategies and suffers.
Lovely. No, it is important for anyone, especially business owners, to kind of maintain a balance between the time that they want to spend for their own self versus how they want to spend the time for the business, right? And I'm
Mm.
very much in agreement with you when you said, you know, if you have a healthy mind, it kind of helps you operate at a higher efficiency when you're taking business decisions because you are in the right frame of mind. You're not thinking about anything else. So I'm perfectly, 100% with you on that one. Talking about taking decisions, CEO and all these LLMs. The landscape is changing. So, what strategic decisions are you making internally at your own agency to kind of ensure that you are staying ahead of the curve?
Yeah, so that's actually you know taking a good look at we need to actually do to really tweak our content to actually formulate the best foundation for an SEO strategy, and then building from there, making sure backlinking is right, adapting to AI snippets on Google, the backend data that is also needed, as well as the technology backend of a website or a mobile app that is needed to actually support the performance considerations that Google makes in their algorithm.
Great. Great, Michael. This has been a great conversation. And for audiences, if they want to reach out to you, how would they do that?
Yeah, so they would, happy to receive your call, 617-661. My email is hello@primemarketingexperts.com. My website is primemarketingexperts.com.
Brilliant. Thank you, Michael, once again for taking out time to do this with us. Really appreciate it, man.
All right. Thank you.